Welcome to the Royal Mile, Edinburgh's most famous stretch of cobbled charm. Think of it as the spine of the old town, a historic, mile-long journey connecting the grandeur of Edinburgh Castle at one end to the stately Holyrood Palace at the other. It's a place where history whispers through every stone, bagpipes hum in the background, and quirky shops tempt your wallet. Grab your walking shoes and maybe a tartan scarf. Let's dive in. Our journey begins at the top, both geographically and metaphorically, with Edinburgh Castle, the city's iconic fortress. Perched on an extinct volcanic rock, it's been home to kings, queens, and an impressive collection of cannons, including the famous Mons Meg, which could hurl a cannonball 2 miles. Talk about a long-distance relationship. Inside, don't miss the Scottish crown jewels and the Stone of Destiny, used for centuries in the coronation of Scottish monarchs. It's a treasure trove of history, and, let's be honest, a great spot for a dramatic selfie. Before you leave, take in the view. From here, you can see all the way to the Firth of Forth, and, if you squint, possibly the rest of your week's itinerary. Now, let's head down the Royal Mile, a stretch as vibrant as it is historic. Here, medieval architecture meets modern street performers, and the air smells faintly of whiskey, shortbread, and opportunity. First stop: St. Giles Cathedral, a 900-year-old Gothic masterpiece. Step inside to admire the stunning stained glass and the intricate thistle chapel, dedicated to Scotland's highest order of chivalry. Fun fact: the chapel is so detailed, there's even a tiny carving of an angel playing bagpipes. Because, of course, further down the mile, you'll find shops selling every Scottish cliché you could ever dream of: tartan everything, Nessie plushies, and whiskey-flavored fudge. Sure, it's touristy, but when in Edinburgh, right? Don't miss the Writers' Museum, tucked away in Lady Stairs Close. This little gem celebrates Scotland's literary legends, including Sir Walter Scott, Robert Burns, and Robert Louis Stevenson. It's a small but mighty tribute to the country's storytelling soul. Speaking of closes, don't rush down the mile without exploring these narrow alleyways branching off like veins. Each one holds its own story, or, in some cases, its own ghost. Yes, Edinburgh is famously haunted, so tread lightly. Or not, take a tour of Mary King's Close, a preserved 17th-century street buried beneath the city. It's dark, eerie, and fascinating, a reminder that Edinburgh's history isn't just written in the buildings above ground. Further down the mile, you'll reach the Canongate, home to the Canongate Kirk, where notable Scots like economist Adam Smith are buried. It's a quieter section of the Royal Mile, perfect for catching your breath before the grand finale. On your way, you'll pass the Scottish Parliament, a modern, slightly polarizing piece of architecture that's equal parts statement and puzzle. Love it or hate it, it's undeniably unique. And finally, we arrive at Holyrood Palace, the Queen's official Scottish residence. This Baroque beauty has hosted royals, rebels, and a fair share of intrigue, most notably Mary, Queen of Scots, whose life was basically one long episode of a historical drama. Don't miss the Holyrood Abbey ruins, a hauntingly beautiful sight that feels like stepping into a romantic painting. It's the perfect spot to end your Royal Mile journey, or to snap a final photo and pretend you're the star of your own period drama. The Royal Mile isn't just a street, it's a journey through time, culture, and the beating heart of Edinburgh. From ancient fortresses to hidden closes and royal palaces, this mile-long adventure is packed with stories waiting to be discovered. So lace up your walking shoes, embrace the cobblestones, and let the Royal Mile guide you through the history and magic of Scotland's capital. Cheers, or as the Scots say, slaint. Explore Edinburgh's Royal Mile. Plan your walk through history today.